Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. I did a Game of Thrones afterthoughts. I'm just thinking about what I found out about someone else's Game of Thrones review. I'm not gonna say who it is, but I was like, whoa. Didn't see the review yet, but yeah, go check out my Game of Thrones afterthoughts. Everyone was in there. Dam Master was in there. That was a big surprise. I was surprised. I was like, oh shit, welcome Dam Master. But go check that out. I'm gonna do a Penny Dreadful. Not now though. Not now. I'm gonna do it later tonight, along with One Piece, I guess. But that's not what this is. This is Seven Deadly Sins. Holy shit! I was a little upset though. But I was talking to Hockey about it, and he's got a point. Kind of. I mean, I'm a little... because of what transpired towards the end. Now, seemingly, what transpires? Now, as of last week's chapter, Thredder, we saw Thredder. And he seemingly was going to do something. He was going to try to go into the king's chamber. Unfortunately, that was stopped in its tracks. And this chapter was chapter 80 of Nanatsu no Taizai, Seven Deadly Sins, Turning Tide, chapter 80. And basically what occurs is these knights are basically saying, Thredder, what's the meaning of this, sir? Thredder will do this, we won't let anyone in. And basically, Thredder says, Dawn Roar is an order of knights that serve the king directly. You don't want to die, my dear. Move out of the way. So he just tries to attack the door of the king's chamber, and it's not even scratched. And instead of it getting scratched, he gets scratched. And basically he's being told by Merlin, that dumb bitch, that you can't attack the door. Because if you attack the door, the attack you gave the door will be sent right back to you. Sort of like that kind of thing. So, he finds this out from Merlin, and saying that it's a perfect cube that surrounds the royal chambers won't let any attack through. If you try to attack through it, you will force you only get attacked by it. That's pretty much the story of that scenario. I thought I gotta say though, I found that the beginning part of this chapter was very interesting because we had this conversation, this fun outside the door between Thredder and the king, and I found it interesting. I found it intriguing. It goes to show you that, he basically is telling Thredder, move on, don't worry about me, you need to be rash. And he says, listen to me, you are my dear friend, your majesty, and with words, and so on and so forth. So all the more reason for me to dedicate everything I am to you. So he attempts every time to just try to destroy the door and get through. And we got Merlin. Bitch Merlin. She's a bitch. There's nothing more boring than watching wasted effort. What's going on over there? And that's when we go back from Thredder to Meliodas and Gilthar. And this is still going on. And he basically tells Gilthar says that's basically a stalemate. And Merlin's surprised by this. This came for me and everything. And here's the thing I don't like about Merlin. Like, listen, bitch. Yeah, okay. You gonna kill the princess? Yeah. Just saying you don't get her hopes up? Don't get your hopes up when the Demon Clan comes out of that portal and they rape you. Check it. That's what I was saying. But anyway, And she's basically saying Lord Meliodas would not lose. He basically has this intense fight. I was talking to Rick about this. Am I Rick? The manga for this manga is amazing. He really is. I believe it's E. It's amazing how he describes in these panels speed between characters as they go from frame to frame. It's just amazing. Especially when you got Meliodas going against Gilthunder. It's unbelievable how they do this. Now, they're basically going at it, and here comes Hendrickson, and I'm like, wait a minute. Weren't you fighting King Arthur? Yeah, apparently King Arthur couldn't handle it. I'm like, what? So now, Meliodas has to deal with Gilthunder and Hendrickson. And Hendrickson basically says, you dodged it. And he says, Arthur, and he's down, and he says, I apologize for my incompetence, for not allowing, enough time. And Hendrickson's wondering to himself what powers he might be been hiding. But he was nothing more than an uninteresting brat. But whom I'm really interested in is his partner. He never fought in Arthur's place, nor did he reinforce him. He just stood there to observe the fight. What is their aim? And that's the other thing about this scenario. Because in this chapter, like, Arthur's buddy, this floating guy, he didn't do shit. I'm like, excuse me, why are you there then? I just didn't understand the whole concept of why this individual was just standing there and observing and not doing anything. I'm like, I mean, let me just tell you what happened. Essentially happened. Meliodas gets triple teamed, essentially, 1 against 3, and the whole time this floating individual isn't doing anything. He's just standing there, and then at one point he says, or she says, whatever, to King Arthur, learning from experience, because one day you will be king of Britannia. But I'm thinking to myself, yeah, but this kind of is a big deal. Like, if Meliodas doesn't win, they're going to unleash the Demon Clan. They're going to sacrifice Elizabeth and release the Demon Clan. Do you really think you should be just letting it go? I mean, that really just threw me for a loop. This makes me even more interested in knowing, what is this individual? Who is she? Who is he that is with King Arthur? So, and they're basically saying this is the best chance to take out Meliodas. And Hendrickson, you are the greatest threat to our plan. They're fighting him and stuff. And King Arthur's saying, this is what he says, I couldn't do anything. You performed admirably. Just the fact that you survived a fight against the great holy knight of another kingdom is already significant. As your first real battle wielding a sword, this is a praiseworthy accomplishment. Now King Arthur Pendragon, the king who is destined to lead Britannia one day, witness the fight of this man of legend. This experience will serve you someday. Yeah. And I'm like, so you're not going to do anything? I still give it a 5 out of 5, but that totally irked me. I'm like, why aren't you doing anything? If anything, this guy who's with King Arthur, I want to know who he is. Like, shit. I want to know. I'm like dying to know. You know? So, essentially, Meliodas is getting, well, it's pretty even. It's pretty even to a certain extent with Hendrickson and Gilthunder against Meliodas. And he's like, this is the strength, wrath, expectations, and then Merlin comes in. How infuriating that I can only watch you come. I've been waiting for you to say that. And you got Merlin, freeze coffin, and then it's just basically, he's saying this is the end, as if he does the Iron Hammer of the Thunder God Gilthunder, full counter, bend room, they hit him, and he basically had just saying, we'll finish this quickly. To the princess, the three enemies who must be defeated corner the hero. And then his next chapter, 81, says, Meliodas is one attack. The elite holy knights gather before Meliodas, who will be left standing. And this chapter was good and all. And Hockey was saying, that just shows you how beast Meliodas is. Still, that's fucked up. Listen, guys, I'm sorry, that's fucked up. Oh, by the way, this won't be going on for the majority. I can't see this going on for the majority. There's still Dreyfus. There's still King. There's still, Dreyfus, King, Gira, Hauser, and Dreyfus is now on their side. So, yeah. I'm just putting that out there. I mean, when I could see, like, when he was fighting Hendrickson and Meliodas, and Gilthunder Meliodas, it was pretty even. But now, I'm sorry. This is bullshit. Regardless what Hockey was telling me, it just shows you it's good. He's a beast character. I understand he's a beast character, but even for Meliodas, unless he gets control of the demon blood or he does something along those lines, he ain't winning this. This is bullshit. It's like so. The odds are too overpowering, man. And it's ridiculous. Huh? But hey, great chapter nonetheless. 5 out of 5. We'll see what happens next week. I mean, this was pretty crazy. And I still want to know what the fuck King Arthur's guy that's with him. What's his deal? I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. You'll get this experience. You'll be king of... I'm like, yeah, but why aren't you doing anything? Rick was talking to me about this, and he thinks it's like, might be an apparition. That's the only thing I would honestly say that is probably the only affirmative explanation. But then again, this guy, he fought these other guys and he took them out. So why can't he go in and help Meliodas? I just don't understand it. This is so bizarre with that. But this was a good chapter. Definitely got me more, if anything. Now, don't get me wrong. It's just, I'm like, it's so ridiculous. 3 on 1. That's, if anything, like I said, anything. This has got me even more interested in reading more of Seven Deadly Sins. True shit. Because now I'm dying to know who is this guy with King Arthur. What's his deal? And where this concludes from. What's going to go down. Personally, I can see this is not going to last long. I don't think this 3-on-1 thing is going to last too long. Because the next chapter, it says, Meliodas is one attack. So that could mean anything. So, And if you guys are wondering who I think is the traitor's sin, it's fucking Merlin. The one wearing the that's Merlin. Okay? But we'll see what happens next week. Bankai 922. OMG, man. What's the deal with that floating guy? With King Arthur, man. Yo. What's your deal? Seriously, what's your fucking deal, man? I'm too hyped. I'm too hyped. I gotta get out of here. I'm Balkan 922. Meliodas 3-on-1. Damn! I think this is like the first time in a long time I've actually seen in a shonen manga with a main. Well, he is pretty much main character. Gets triple teamed like this? Awesome shit, awesome shit. See you guys later. Peace.